Hey guys, welcome back. It is Thursday, Friday, kind of end of the week, but I've returned, if only for briefly. As you've heard, lots of some interesting things happened. A lot of interesting things happened at Fanime. So yeah, all the stories are true. Yes, I tried it. It was pretty good. It was I mean as good as it can be, I guess. I didn't have it straight off the feet, but that would have also cost like $30. So no, I just got a little bit of free stuff, in a cup. So I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, it's funny because again, like I made it through a couple days of work without really too much trouble. But I guess this morning I was feeling a tad rough, and then well, that's how the cookie crumbles. I mean, I still feel okay. Like I'm still hanging in there. It's not bad at all. It's definitely tolerable. I'm knocking on wood. Trying to stock up on some vitamins. It's vitamin D, vitamin C. Had some hot soup today. Had some hot wonton soup. Super solid. I just felt like, I don't normally get lunch, but I was like, fuck it. It's like kind of dreary today. I'll just get some hot soup and feel like it helped. Had some delicious, fresh, like chili oil. Oh my god, that shit slapped. But it's kind of like a childhood thing, right? It's like hot soup is, to me, it's always the quintessential way to, get over like just feeling rough, not necessarily being sick per se, but I feel like it's just like a nice little pick me up. And there is science behind, I don't know about all hot soup, specifically chicken soup, so I don't know if it really applies to other not manju based dishes. But regardless, still pretty good, still pretty solid. But no, it was fun. It was fun. I actually experienced a very different anime than usual. Usually I would like shoot a bunch and then go drinking, but I genuinely have never been out consistently this late. Like I was getting well, I was rather like I was leaving the park, the con in the park, back to my lodgings at like 5:30. So crazy shit, crazy shit. It was fucking insane. For better or for worse, pretty much again like everything you'll read about, I got to experience it in just to some fashion, not completely. And the only thing I didn't really try was the Honda powered racing sim. Surprising, I know, but I just didn't see it. But I actually saw them setting it up. I just thought they were jumping their car. Kind of funny. It was a good time though. Got to see the Moto Compo race, blast from the past, and a taste of the future. Love that. Always a fun time. And yeah, it was pretty chill. It was pretty chill. Well, you say that, but like I don't know. It's like when you have enough drinks in you, and well, not me personally, but for some others, enough substances. I don't know. It does wonders. It does wonders. All I'm saying is, the combat stims are not just a Helldiver thing. There's a reason, these things are used, right? There's there's legitimate reason that some of these things exist. So I don't know. I just find that kind of interesting. Yeah, it's absolutely a thing. So yeah, kind of funny. Ah, yes, explosions. But no, it's not. It wasn't fun. It was 5:30. Well, it was fun though. But then again, it's usually going there pretty late. So I was waking up at like sometimes like 10ish or noonish, probably closer to noon, and then I'd slowly get ready, like slowly get up, clean everything up, help everybody. Then it's like really properly for a myriad of reasons. Sometimes I had to go run an errand, pick something up for someone that the people needed because either they fucked up or they forgot something. I was like, we gotta go pick up a replacement from like CVS or meet up with other people that are in town. It's like, hey, it's always kind of like you reached out to the network, right? So what happened was someone basically fucked up their contacts. So I was like texting everybody who brought extra contacts. They gotta be the right color. It was like all over the place. And then I was like, okay, fuck it, we gotta meet up with these people, and it was the whole thing. But even when I tried to get up earlier, I still ended up like getting ready in the afternoon, and then the time I'm actually there doing photo shoots pretty late. So basically I like shoot for maybe like hour or two, maybe 3 hours. get some food, and then go start drinking. It was great. It was great. It was great. Hell yeah, Qua. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For a month. Let's go indeed. What do you mean? This is great, great way to let loose. Just chill a little bit, relax a tad, and hopefully I can soothe you to sleep. Even just a little bit. Yeah, it's been, well, I mean, all things aside, I hope, well, I guess everyone, does it differently, but for those, who needed to have a reflective Memorial Day, I hope you were able to do that, maybe meet up with friends. Definitely miss a dear friend of mine, but, it feels like it was just last year, because it was just last year. We were all drinking together, but, well, to put it, I don't know, maybe a little bit bluntly, may he rest in peace. I'm gonna miss him. He was a good dude. Very, very stupid, very silly, but that's what we loved about him. It's kind of weird to think. I was like, man, I thought that we would enjoy many more drinks together and increasingly stupid situations and places, but either way, yes, it is pretty cool. Hopefully she is sick, unlike me, because God, I don't want to be sick. But kind of funny. Bitter Spice is clearly a Spice Girls reference. How many are there? Because I hate that my first thought is like Ice Spice, who is definitely not one of the Spice Girls. Which ones are there? Now that I think about it, because I don't actually know very much about this, but which ones? Because which one's Mel B? Spice Girls. So we have Scary Spice, that's Mel B. Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, and Posh Spice. Oh, and Ginger Spice, my bad, it's 5 people. Oh, really? They're the best-selling group of all time. That's pretty cool. I am surprised to hear that. I did not know it was to that degree. Very impressive, and they're still doing stuff. I know, like, Mel B is still, like, on one of the... whatchamacallits, I don't know, like, one of the... she's, like, a host for some of those... like, not survival shows, but you know what I mean. Like, one of those shows, basically. But very nice. Yes, I'm glad you got to go. Mention some... visit our Lucy. And there we go. Be something very, very cool. Very cool, very cool. All in one go. Hope that was a fun trip. Hopefully not too much of a stretch, but it's always nice. It's always nice to have a bit more. A long weekend to go do stuff, look around. Personally, I took a couple extra days off just for travel and prepping stuff, so it was nice. It was nice. I mean, again, like, I don't know much about the Spice Girls. I think it's more just like a cultural osmosis thing. Like, I feel like it's more of a British thing, isn't it? Unless maybe I'm tripping. I could have sworn it's like they're like very British. Maybe not, but I think I just know Mel B because, again, it's like one of those Got Talent shows, and you see her as one of the judges, along with like what Simon Cowell, and honestly, there's those two, Mel B and Simon Cowell. Those are the two that I remember. They're the most memorable, along with, yeah, again, like I can remember their face, but the other two I don't know. And then the Spice Girls, I think they truly were a powerhouse, which is why I couldn't name a song. Wait, unless is it all the single ladies? Is that by the? I don't fucking know. It probably isn't. I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point. But yeah, I'm like 80% sure. No, fuck that. I'm like 99.9999% sure that Prika's little event name is a reference to that. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. But without further ado, let's go take a look, because I, frankly, have been so damn busy, I haven't had a chance to check this out, so let's do it. Alrighty, so let's see. Oh, there you go. Oh, you were there. You were there. Amazing. That's nice. That's how lucky of you having. Well, I guess define very local though, because I mean, I think everyone has different tolerance levels for. I don't know, just like traveling out to do stuff and just being able to casually do it. But I guess you don't have that much Might not have that much time to do it on a non-long weekend. Everyone's got stuff to do. I see. I see. That is cool. That is cool. That is very, very cool. That's pretty interesting, though. It's really interesting. Let me take a look. So first of all, let's take a look at Rika herself. Okay. She looks hella different in the little animation. See, it's the era of shorts. Oh, it's this outfit. Wait, do we get the casual? Ooh, if we do, the casual is hella nice. Let's see. Twinkle Twin Star. Okay, yeah. I don't know what it is about it. Like, I think they're trying to emulate the very, like, sharp moves. Like, the... It's like they... It's why there's, like, pop and lock, right? It's like it's like a very sharp, aggressive movement, but it looks really weird. I don't think... I think they tried too hard to embody that type of really sharp choreography, but it looks kind of disjointed. The two towns. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's like, I assume, not more than 30 minutes. I feel like for me, just in general, anything, once you start breaching 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, I need to, like, I will reconsider going somewhere. Once you're breaching 45, it's like, alright, maybe a slight stretch, but, oh, no. So, no, this is just a good old friend. An old friend of mine. Well, I guess I can't say old friend of mine. He was basically a member of the friend group, and he was a veteran, so that's why it's like, I guess I kind of thought about him again, because Memorial Day specifically. But, you know, it's just kind of, can be for anyone, really, that you want to memorialize, but I guess, of course, the primary purpose is that, and you know, there's other people that I used to kind of go visit on this day, but I ended up switching it to a different time of the year that was a little bit more accurately fitting. But yeah, you know, it's always pour a drink for the dude. But he is no longer with us, so you know, he was a good dude. He was a funny guy when he was with us. So yeah. Ooh. Oh, fuck. But you know, I think well, I definitely did do a little segment at one point on that, but you know, it's kind of like what some of us were talking about on Twitter as well, just gotta reach out a little bit sometimes. Like, you know, I guess part of me does definitely wishes I reached out a tad more, because, you know, people don't always make it obvious that they're really struggling with stuff, and I don't know, you can't blame yourself either. I mean, again, I think I'm just glad that even though, frankly, the last time we talked, people were kind of pissed at him for valid reasons. But you know, I was just like, hey man, it's still good. I just told him like, yeah, you know, we're chilling, and I don't know. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. So yeah, I do wish definitely that I got to properly say goodbye, which I guess we kind of did, but. Doing well, Raptor. Hello. How you doing? But yeah, no, I've been pulling crazy overtime. I mean, for me it's not overtime, but for the rest of my team, definitely overtime. This whole week, we've been pulling some insane fucking overtime. Not like to absurd levels, but some team members, usually technically from a different department, but they were pulling like 12s. Most of us are pulling like 10s at most, but it's still not good, you know, because we're not like 10 by 4s. It's becoming like a 10 by 5, which is never really good, you know. Or longer. Some definitely longer. So yeah, not good. Not good at all. Actually, no, yeah, I think most were pushing 12 hours. Some actually were reaching 12 hours, which is, that tells you how bad it is. Big rush, big project, as these things go. You know, this is kind of cute. I like the gloves. Love that they're fingerless. You can actually use stuff. You can do things. Crazy. Imagine a concept. Why is it lagging? Yeah, I was looking, as you mentioned. Very nice Scar SSR indeed. No clue what that is, but you know, the MREX rail definitely slicks it down. Nice little piggyback. Acro. Clean stuff, clean stuff. I'm kind of ashamed you can't really, well, you can't really zoom in it becomes all blurred. This is new. I don't recall it becoming this blurred in the past, but oh well, I guess. It kind of feels like you're missing out a bit on the cake, but it'd be like that. It'd be like that. I mean, ooh, it is. It is the casual. Oh, like, it's still nice. It's still nice. I still love the way they drew her midriff. But this, ooh. This is what hits. She is cool indeed. Oh my god, she is so cool. She vibing. Alrighty, alrighty. Ooh, welcome, Shiro. How are you doing? Hello. Thank you for the raid. Glad to have you guys here. A fridge raid. Oh no. Oh, mine's actually pretty well stocked right now. It's both very empty and very well stocked. I currently have actually some Portuguese sausage and bacon in there. Along with some leftovers. And do you count the freezer? Because when the people raid your fridge, they're not like raiding your freezer to eat your frozen TV dinners and defrosting stuff to cook, right? Usually it's some nice little easy things to swipe. But again, welcome. The question is, what flavor? What flavor? And how many do you have? Because I ran out recently. I ran out. Like, we drank so many monsters. And I need to restock. They're kind of pricey though, because like at Costco it's like, god, what, like a 40 pack for... No, it's like a 24 pack or 36. And it's, or maybe it's, I think it's like 32. And it's like 45 bucks, so... a little hefty, it's a little hefty. You know. I'm always happy to share a little bit of my, like sausages and bacon and stuff. It's just nice. I've taken to picking them up. It's just nice and easy to either throw them on the pan or into the air fryer, and it's really quite simple to, you know, make something very solid with the perfect doneness. Because you know, air fryers are just goated like that. Really do be like that. It's just so good. You know what's kind of funny? I actually burned myself the other day. But accidentally touching my air fryer. It was very unfortunate. I was making stuff, I was tired, I was like, ooh. Tragic. As you should. 10 on standby is a good number. I do want to pick up the OG, but sometimes the Costco near me doesn't actually stock the OG, it's just... Well, that's different though. That's like... I think the raiding the fridge is implying you're just taking shit, because I need people that would like come over to my house, like back when I was with the parents, would just slide and just start taking shit out of the fridge, and they're just like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. No, sometimes, other times I have made like full-ass meals from the freezer, like I'll defrost and start making pasta, like a meat sauce pasta, what I've mentioned, my favorite recipe. And like steaks and shit, just out of fucking nowhere, and I don't know, it's definitely a time, definitely a vibe. Did you just hear my, like, clavicle, shoulder joint crack from me lifting a cup of water? That's how you know it's really cooked. But, like, her pants are really cool. I love the design. It really complements her figure. I also love this cute little thing. This is like such a smooth movement. This, as people would call this, you know, like the aegyo. That's the, I don't know. Basically, it's like the fan service. It's great. It's great. You gotta love it. Certain idols are like famous for their special aegyo. They're like different styles. It's just so casual and the slight shuffling of the feet. And damn, she got well, not AirPods. She got the wired stuff in. This skin is really good. I don't normally, I don't know, it's not very goontastic, but it's just that's the magic of it. That's the magic of like different idols and like everyone does it differently. Like some is more like sexy, everyone's charm point, basically. Not to the charm point, it's like their specific thing they do, like a specific cute thing they do. And then some are just like, oh, overwhelming. I remember watching compilations back in the day. It's pretty cool. I remember like Girls' Generation, like SNSD, so it's very, very, very varied in the stuff they did. But this, I'm telling you, this skin's really good. This skin is so good. Somehow I like this more. I do like it more. Oh, the little, it's not a bandit, it's like athletic tape. Never have the pants looked so good. Oh my god. It's like, it's not even skin, it's just, this is so good. This is so fucking peak. Oh my god. This is amazing. Genuinely my favorite one so far. Absolutely stunning. Breathtaking. Absolutely fucking breathtaking. Don't know why it just shit itself and restarted, but okay. That's a thing that happened then. No damn clue what's going on, but let me... What the fuck? Crazy, huh? Apparently people are struggling with using Twitter to log in. I'm guessing it re-springs my game? Okay. Why would it do that? I definitely don't use Twitter to do this, so I don't know. Seems like it's working fine. That was really random though. I didn't click anything. I didn't touch anything at all when it just booted my ass to lobby screen. Alright, back on station. So, let's slide on into Bitter Spies. Let's see what there is. But the real summer event has to be next, right? Like I don't buy it. There's no way. There's absolutely no fucking way that we don't have the actual summer event coming soon. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. Oh, I see. The jacket comes off actually. How interesting. She's so much more slender here though. I like her more built. Like, she stands out in a good way, and I definitely feel like you lose something when you take that away. Like, I like my powerfully built. She's not perfectly built, that's kind of bullshit, but you know what I mean. Nicely toned. Like, she has some muscle on her. She's got some meat on her bones. Unlike, I don't know, Mint. But also not meat on her bones, like a certain goated idol, the best one of all time, Anna's. What's kind of funny was I was talking with a friend of mine about the new outfit. It's like, oh, something about her being super snatched, and then he was like, no, this is wrong. Because she was like, no, this is. I forgot his exact quote, but he was like, snatched Anna's feels like a heretical sin. I was like, you know what? That's fair. You know, she's gotta be juicy and thick. It's not right for her to be too snatched. At the same time, I'm like, no, it's still like very hourglass like, just definitely not a single hour. Maybe like a half a day, maybe a whole day, kind of hourglass. But you know, still definitely there. Anyways, where the hell is the records repository? Perfect. Let's get right into it. Wait, are there two options? What the fuck? Crazy. Music is pretty good. Okay. Hello, everybody. Today on the show, we're the stars who've been lighting up the arc recently. Give a warm welcome to our favorite idols. Hello, we're the Shining Star Duo. I'm Twinkle Twin Stars Mint. And I'm Freako. Nice to meet you both. Your popularity is through the damn roof. But is it through the sky? Clearly not, because they're all under the dome. It's an interesting show. It's like based on a Stephen King novel, I think. Any of this feel real? Of course. So many people recognize us and are cheering us on. Thanks to them, we're enjoying every day of this journey. Glad to hear it. Well, this might be kind of difficult, but you mind if I ask? Well, this kind of feels like one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna say some really offensive shit, but you know, I'm gonna tell you first, but then I'm gonna do it, you know? Go on ahead. Where we're sitting, the two of you lighted up so bright. but the memories of when there were 3 of you are still deeply ingrained in all of us. Doesn't the void she left feel insignificant? Ah yes, the void left by the anus being gone. That truly is a big void. It truly is. Something kind of like a goatsy almost. I don't know. We don't feel. Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that. Damn. You don't even miss their team member. That's crazy. You've only grown stronger now that it's just 2 of us. Don't you think so, Mint? Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of fans out there who still feel the loss. That said, we'll shine even more brightly, so stay tuned. I don't think that was a good answer, to be honest. I feel like that doesn't... I didn't sound very good, if I'm being honest. Now for the next question. More curveballs, perhaps? Or not? I guess not. I wonder if we're gonna get... I haven't really checked. Did we get a whole new set of, like, idol music for them, or still nothing new? Yeah, a bunch of my friends have been asking me as well, like, oh, you're gonna do the new animus. It's kind of funny. At least 2 people or 3 people have like asked me already, like, oh, are you doing it? And then one of my friends, like sending me the link to it. It's like, oh yeah, it's out. You should do it. You should do it. I'm like, okay, maybe if I can get it in time. But we'll see. I think for the time being, I'm just gonna keep working on the ones I have already. Thanks for the hard work, everyone. Thank you. Great job, everybody. The 2 of them return to the green room. They feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Is that what's going on? Ah, I just realized her little... I don't know, like bracelet scrunchy thing is like a little cat. It's so floofy. Look at the ears. Look at the tail. Look at that big old fluffy tail. It's so cute. She starts packing her bag. Oh, Prika starts changing. Oh, I see. Stripping time. Amazing. When she emerges, she heads in to change out. It's just so peak. It's just so peak. Then she packs the bag she brought along. The hell is going on? What is this like weird, awkward kind of... Are they not close? What's happening? Ah yes, the paparazzi is here. Another shoot without a hitch. Great work. So what's next on the schedule? Last one for today. God, they're doing multiple a day. That sounds actually genuinely very difficult. Alright, I'm going back to the studio. Practice time, of course. Alright then. How about you? Back to the dorms. Just gonna go hunt down Rashala. It'll be great. Just gonna hit up Marked Room as well. Well, speaking of Marked Room, I guess I still can't do it, but Icebreaker. Is it Icebreaker finally released on Tarkov? So that's gonna be fun. Definitely excited to see how that pans out. I don't know. I guess I might have to. I don't want to, but I may have to just let all my shit go. Like, I got so close. Like, I was upgrading everything. Holy shit, everything. They really do need to let us partially commit to, you know, the hideout stuff, because otherwise, like, tracking everything, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. It would help a lot with, like, inventory and preventing stuff just going all over the place, you know? Especially the items that get used repeatedly. And then you gotta, like, track, like, oh, what to allocate here and there. It truly is an exercise in inventory management. But apparently there's Black Division, so I don't know if you get to keep that stuff, but I believe you can. Because you can extract with it, so... Fun times, fun times. I really want to grab the new Black Division drip. It looks so good. Like the new helmet stock MP7 that I saw. Some new helmets, new rigs, which are all available to extract with. God, I'm so excited. Gonna have a snack and rest up a tad. Very good, very good. See you tomorrow. Thank you for everything. So what is she, like a manager or something technically? Oh no, she left behind. Sure. Tomorrow. The two stare, the 2 stars of similar colors, never once illuminating each other. Exit through separate doors. It sounds very depressing, actually. I'm guessing they're just, like, not really close then. Is that why? I guess the whole point is that is it just kind of bullshit? Like they're shining together. Just very, very different. This is pretty pink. I will admit. I don't know, cause like we were talking about it, they're all like, I don't know if I'm really feeling the skirt one, cause like I like this one more. It's like the skirt one, I don't know if I really fuck with it that much. My rankings are definitely this one, number one. The other one's kind of clean, but this just looks good. I love this one. Commander, turn on the TV, quick! Oh, is she watching? She watching her friends. What's on TV? TT Star is gonna be in a celebrity talk show today. That's kind of cute. She's still catching up with all of her teammates' stuff. See, I don't know if it's just that, because it's not like they don't know each other. They work so hard together for so long, right? But maybe they just really miss Annis. I guess it's like she's the glue, perhaps, for that team. And they waited like what 80 years for her. I mean, it's a long fucking time. 80 years. Like I'm sure. Wait. My. Did I never know? Are those floating AirPods? Wait, what the fuck? Because I realized that Frika has like earbud. Are those floating fucking AirPods? I'm just confused now. I'm not seeing shit, right? Those are floating AirPods. Wait, hold on. I can do something really cool, because... logic. Okay, hold on. This is not normally possible, but because of the capture, I can actually do this. Oh no, I've hit the limit. Oh, it doesn't... Wait, hold on. That... Yeah, those are... Are they connected to something? Maybe that chain. Yeah, she just has like random floating AirPods. Amazing, with a little pattern on it. Okay then. That's like such a random little detail that I would not have noticed otherwise, but that shit's so funny. Like how could I have missed that? It's such a comical little detail. Oh, that is so silly. Oh my god, this is fucking humongous. Holy shit. But that's the one funny little thing I can do sometimes though, is because of my ability to rescale things like that. And I guess I gotta do it twice, but that's fine. There we go. Amazing. Very cool, very cool. Very nice, very nice. Welcome Eclipse, hello, hello. But why do you gotta watch it in my room? Quick, hurry. To the tune of upbeat music, an MC appears. It's like I don't know, famous talk show. They're... Well, I guess she got cancelled, but she's on Ellen. They're on Ellen. Seated beside him are Mint and Prico. They only invite the biggest stars. Why aren't you there? They must both be so excited. The show and conversation are going smoothly. And suddenly, she's mentioned. Ooh, is she gonna get offended by the statement? That's pretty rough. Yeah, why would... See, that's what I'm saying. That's a very targeted, very, very targeted thing to ask. That's a very fucked up question. I'm telling you, journalism has been dog shit for a long time, and this is one of those things. This is one of those things. Which is, you know, I'm kind of reminded, because if you guys have, again, the stuff I mentioned, like the feed juice, right? That shit went fucking international, and I hate that it did. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. This shit needs to stay not fucking international. Should not be news. This is so dumb. So fucking stupid. Why would he ask something like that? No matter what you give. Embarrassing. We don't feel it at all. See, that's a terrible answer. That's so mean. That's actually so mean. For sure. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, see? That must hurt to hear, Annis. Nah, they're doing great as a duo. There's no reason to feel upset. I don't agree with that. Also, you know, the more I look, I just realize these are so... It's so rhythmic and hypnotic, and how are they staying up? How... I mean, okay, I guess they're really tight, clearly. Like, you can see how much it digs in. That's just taped on. There's no way. That's just gotta be taped on. With that much meat in there, no fucking way. It would slip down otherwise. There's a lot of heft in there. That's all I'm saying. Seriously, it's like that's why I would definitely agree with a more rare term, but over the shoulder boulder holders. True, very true. They're very heavy. They're very heavy. But can be at least. I'm not that petty. That's true. Truly, what an unbothered queen. The opposite of a diva. She watches her teammates on TV with pride on her face. They keep smiling brightly and asking the provocative questions like pros. Oh. What's up? He's nothing. I understand the two of you have a new album coming out soon. I'm looking forward to giving it a listen. Everyone, give a round of applause. But no, seriously, like people keep talking about it. I'm like, normally this things that happen there like don't become like international news, let alone national news. So many things happened. I'm surprised the other things didn't get mentioned. Because there were a hell of things that went down. Literally every night, some fucking shit went down. Every fucking night. Every fucking night. Like, day one was crazy ass incident. Day three, honestly, even crazier incident. I gotta ask, because, like, people kept saying someone got stabbed, but I don't think that's true, because my friends were there. And pretty sure it was only just a fight. It was a whole mess. Those two really are pros. Exactly. It's part of the idol training. Know how to answer difficult questions with deflections. Uh-huh. But don't you think something was off? Like what? They were acting really strange. Didn't you notice? They hadn't once made eye contact as they spoke. Did they get into a fight? That's true. Those are more like co-workers, perhaps? Friendly idol duo manufacturing answers. I think it'd be like that. Well, you say that, but that's bullshit. Come on. Look, how many fucking, I don't know, block parties and just wild ass, parties are there? Like Dragon Con, fucking Colossal Con, all of that shit is very famous. Stuff like the Katsucon partying. I straight up disagree. Okay. I genuinely don't think it was that big of a deal. Like, I really don't think the feet juice, of all things, was that crazy. I feel like way crazier shit happens. I mean, it kind of depends on how you want to quantify things. Because there's plenty of things that have happened before there. And I guess, sure, it was kind of a new concept, but people have been selling things forever. Right? Like, be it services, be it food, be it, I don't know, beverages. I don't know, everyone's been doing things for a good amount of time at this point. And, like, the whole people having signs selling services at cons, that's pretty popular. I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting that it finally blew up. Oh well. Some good things don't last, because people just don't follow Rule 1. It's like, don't talk about Fight Club. It's like, there was some people, like, streaming there, I'm just like, I don't know. And you may think this is hypocritical, but no, it's really not, because personally, I have a great rule, okay? A really cool rule. Actually, this is Habu's life advice, okay? Don't video record illegal things that you are participating in. Insane concept, or even like legally do. Just don't. Just don't. Self-incrimination is, just frankly, a very idiotic decision. Well, possibly. Maybe. I just didn't think it would blow up to that degree. Again, I don't know how much of this was more like entertainment-style news, focusing on like random crazy con shit, but okay, like for example, I'll give you an example. It's not even the first time, not even the second time, not even the third time it's been around. Feet juice aside, you could jack off a standee and have it come Irish cream in your mouth. I feel like that's, well, I mean, I guess debatably, maybe because it's a standee, but I mean, come on, to me that's a little crazier. Like people coded that thing they were like programming a robot basically to replicate that. It's been a thing for a while. I don't know. Anyways. And yes, I did do it. Of course I did. But thankfully I did not get a bukkake this time, like last year. Where it got all, cause like my friend distracted me. Funny enough, or I don't know, bittersweet I guess, it was that dear friend that is no longer with us, but he distracted me, and then I got a fucking Irish cream bukkake. And, well, this year, I was very careful because I didn't want to get my stuff dirty again. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's little things like that that you'll remember. And I think that's the best you can do, is to keep someone's memory alive in a positive way, right? I mean, think about how you'd want to be remembered, you know? I want to be remembered for something good, not something bad or something sad or depressing, right? But yeah, no, it's a Vfleet juice is not that crazy. It's really fucking not. You know, like, it's not that crazy. Anyways. Incompatible. You have no idea how hard it was to deal with their fighting back in those days. Things were hard back then, but it's okay because I was there to mediate. See, exactly. Anish the Peacemaker. That's no longer the case. Can you imagine only Neon and Rappy? That'd be insane. And no Anis. Firepower versus... no, directed firepower. Then why don't you help? Forget it. I'm not a member anymore. Oh no, excommunicated. I don't know what happened, but... if I get involved, things get worse. Well, whatever. I'm not worried. Tragic. Chicken kebab on rice? That does sound good. Sounds delightful. Enjoy your lunch. Kebab is always good. Both strong people. That was definitely what she said earlier. But later, headline at the top catches my eye. Oh no. TT star with an Anis. 2 stars beginning to fade. She's just that goated. Clearly, she's the real star. Damn, they have no individual personality or distinct charm. They're really not pulling any punches, are they? In addition, their apparent lack of affection for each other and both response actions has cast doubt on whether their next album... Antis. Fucking Antis, that's what it is. That's what we call a hit piece. It's a hit piece from the Antis. In particular, Prika, who claimed she'd take charge of songwriting and lyrics. Ooh, that's not good. Was unable to answer a single question about the new songs. NDA, just say it's an NDA. Another article next catches my eye. Ooh, she's missing tomorrow's variety show filming. She'll be absent for tomorrow's variety show filming and all subsequent shoots due to album production. Mint will proceed with her scheduled appearance for the sake of their fans. Truly, a group divided. I know it's none of my business, but I'm peeved. I gotta do it. I gotta do something about it. Slide my phone toward me, and slowly pick it up. You busy? You up? You up? What you doing right now? What you up to? What are you wearing? Color underwear. Person of interest? A bit busy, but it's alright. What is it? Very sudden, but could I meet Prika? How bold. Yeah, and I realized I never got to really chat with her. During that business with Mint. Never even got to see her. Clearly it's our fault, actually. Oh, thank goodness. Please, help me out. I'm very busy accompanying Mint, so I can't check on her. She's probably working away and not eating properly. I'd like you to look after her. Can do. So she was their manager. Interesting. A little bit surprised Mustang's not taking the reins a bit more, but alright. This is the real shit, dude. Yeah, it's good to turn off the articles, turn off your computer, close your eyes, disconnect from the bullshit fire hose of shit news, and go to the ad. Okay, well, yes, touch grass, close the articles, close your computer, touch grass, amazing, drink Vfleet juice. Yeah, I don't know. What else could you do? Midnight racing. But no, that's hella funny because I was shooting, right? And like I turn around, there's like hella people gathered. And I'm like, what's going on? And I walk over, there's like a guy in a shopping cart dressed as a hot dog. Because it's a hot dog cart. There's like someone with like a miniature motorcycle. I could hear the gas engine revving because of the moto compacto. There's the new one. There was like two of them, and then some other thing, and they all just raced. It was so stupid, but so beautiful. Nobody answers. Keep on knocking. Well, but to be fair, can you blame him for doom scrolling? I mean, the world is kind of doomed. It's after the end of the world. Sure enough, no replying. That's crazy. We got the master key. Holy privacy violation. I punched it in just in case. Is there a deadbolt at least? Oh, it's opened. Excuse me. I step inside. She's wearing headphones and fiddling with a computer. Surrounded by all sorts of instruments. Well, I think that means you drank too much and you've hit the floor. Crazy concept, I know. Absolutely insane fucking concept. But it happens. It happens to many people. Sometimes, you try to touch grass, but then the grass touches you back, and you're like, oh, why am I face down? I don't know. Not a good time. Just hope you're not allergic. Excuse them all. Rika. Oh, what a cute look of shock. Ah, love it. Oh, what the heck? Surprised, she pulls her headphones off and stares at me. You're Anis's commander. I brought food. I brought booze, though. A little bit too sudden. Why are you here? You're betrayed. Your manager let me in. Why? Cause I'm a fan. I'm a fan. This is a meetup only for the fans. Love that. Okay, stop. Is that a reference to? I'm just guessing Command and Conquer. Cause but yeah. I guess Avastar must have put you up. Oh no. So like, well, they all have funnier like upset faces. She's so, her eyes have gone blank. She's called low res. It's becoming like GFL. Tell her I'm eating enough. She need not worry. I appreciate the thought, but you can take it back with you. XCOM 2. Ah, I see, I see. Her gaunt face looks exhausted. Since I'm here, mind if I oh my god. That just sounds funny. Just out of context. Sorry, but you're distracting. Get the fuck out. This is your first duo album, right? Yeah, the monitor shows a program I don't recognize. Screen completely empty. GarageBand. I may not know much, but I can see. She's on the struggle bus. Looks like you're not making hardly working or working hard. Exposed. God, that blush is so cute. I love it. That ain't true. I made several songs, but they're just not quite right, you know? I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Oh, because we're just so welcoming, and, you want to tell us everything. Tell us all about trauma. Oh, don't do that. No, I mean, yeah, please, trauma dump on us. It's your time. This is your time. Anyways, I got a lot to deal with. Fuck off. Guess no choice then. Keep at it. Oh, we actually do fuck off. But we leave the food. Oh no. What would that even entail? Is that like a springboard effect? It just, every single thing that could go wrong just goes wrong at the same time. You, I don't know, what? Fall off the ladder onto a forklift, no PPE on, I don't know, get chemicals in your eyes, what else? What else is an OSHA violation? I'm not sure. What's like another basic one? Not wearing gloves. I'm not sure. Tonight, I don't. The very next day, back at it again. Top of the morning to you. Why are you back here? I brought you a snack. Why do you act like you own the place? True, why are we violating her privacy like this? Kinda fucked up. I noticed you ate it yesterday despite your attitude. Kinda soon. Hit or miss. Oh god, that just popped into my head out of nowhere. What a blast from the past. Oh god, that's like what, like mid 2010s. Looks like you still haven't made any progress. Yeah, we're just coming every day to like brutal face. Huh, I see. You're still struggling. Still no progress, huh? Still more no progress. Crazy. Don't look at that. Whoa, what an odd sound coming from a piano. Is it what, like a synthesizer? Oh. Oh, it is a synthesizer. I'm not good like that. See, I knew it's a synthesizer. But also, I don't know, like, what's the difference between a synthesizer and like a MIDI? Because I know a lot of friends had MIDIs that were into music. They would like try to make stuff in their dorms, and I don't know. I can't concentrate at all. No. Why the hell are you here? Told you, I'm a fan. She picks up her phone and dials a number. Avastar, get him out of here. Hello, Avastar. Attis's commander has come by 2 days in a row now. Disrupting my work. Why'd you send him here? Huh? On your behalf? What are you so busy with? Oh. Meditating. Alright, I'll keep the ship from sinking. Got it. She lays it down, as if the call is over. She doesn't even hang up, just puts it down. She gave him permission, didn't she? You can be my little PogChamp. And after that, I start swinging. No, I start swinging by her studio every day. Oh shit! How unfortunate. Are you okay? Or like I wasn't sure if he was a joke or not, but that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I don't know. You'll hurt your back, hurt your knees, drop something on your toes. So I gotta have your steel-toed boots, wear gloves, wear glasses, hearing protection. Don't walk under the stairs. I don't know. Be careful with the forklift. Top of the morning too, yeah? I brought you a drink and a snack. We're up in it. It was meal, then snack, then drink and snack. Next is gonna be drink, snack, and meal. And after that, surf and turf, the works, scallops, lobster. So I'm just naming things I want to eat right now. You know, because I was supposed to get some good ass fucking steak and maybe surf and turf with my dad today. But we had all hands on deck, so no fucking dice. I could not do that. I technically still spent some time out at lunch, but less than I would have liked, and tragic, truly tragic. I was looking forward to that meal, I'm telling you. Like what I got was still really good, but like I was looking forward to it, you know. Your screen stuff. we just keep pressing, don't we? Holy shit. Truly, we just start swinging. Verbal, emotional damage, verbal damage. Have to admire your tenacity. I mean, likewise, the tenacity to keep trying despite having no progress. Didn't expect you to come every day. So what's the problem? Writer's block, I guess. What difference will it make? That's true. It's rubber ducking, you know. You talk about it, the answer might become clear. That's how you come to conclusions. You know, that's half of therapy. It's talking it out. See, contrary to popular belief, therapy is not being told the solution. No. One must find the solution inside. It's your... No, it is true though. You have to come to your own conclusion. The goal of therapy is to help you work through these problems so you can really, truly understand and believe them. If not, it's just, well, in one ear, out another. It's pointless. I guess it's worth a shot. Before that, listen to this song. Oh, okay. Mixtape? Oh, I'm ready. She opens the file and plays it. Okay, well that's good to hear. Good to hear that you're mostly fine. Just ice in a little bit. I don't know. Do you need to take time off or not much? You know what's funny? Like I never truly understood what it means to get your bell rung until this was, I think, like a month ago, maybe longer. When, long story short, somebody had something they were not supposed to, and I got shot in the head. And that's how I knew something was wrong, because my bell got literally wrong. Like, for those that have never experienced that, like, sure, I bumped my head on stuff, but never so directly. Like, yeah, like, I'll hit my head, usually the back of my head, just standing up and bonking it on, like, a metal pole. But this was just a direct hit. A lot of kinetic energy was just straight into my forehead. I had, like, a big old shiner for a good day and a half, I think. Like, I tried to get it down with ice and just, like, rest, but fuck, like, I could feel the vibrations. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, no, so it was fine. It was fine. Oh, that probably made that sound much worse than it was. But no, it wasn't that bad. Definitely not. But definitely it was like a big ass bruise, and he was through a couple layers of stuff, so it was all right. I was like, oh crap. So I truly understand what it means to get your bell wrong. Crazy fucking work. So I'm glad you're okay though. Truly, always follow OSHA. No OSHA violations in this hangar, in this garage, in this anywhere. You must all stay safe under the wing of my rulebook. No. Rule 1 is have fun. It's a really good song. Mid's part opens the song, fresh and bright. Preca's part anchors the song. Then who's the bridge? Anis is buoyant. Oh. He takes one look at my expression and lets out a small laugh, as if she'd expected this. Are they sampling her? Interesting. See? The other songs are all the same. These aren't just for me and Mint. I just keep writing songs for the three of us, including Anis. But if I try to erase her, he starts playing another one. It just ain't it. It's boring, isn't it? That's true. She truly is the light of TT Star. Not fresh or impactful. The rhythm feels kind of same. I have no idea what it sounds like with just the two of us. Thanks to you, now painfully aware. How brightly she's shone in her own warm color. How deeply she's missed. Aww. Exactly. You see, just outrun the injury. Just outrun it, you know. OSHA can't catch up to you if you run faster. That is, oh, no. It was, I was playing Airsoft, and basically somebody was using really heavy VP. So think about it, it's like more mass, X more velocity. They're using black gas, which is usually meant for long ranges in freezing cold temperatures. But this was in basically a small hot room, so, and it was from like 15 feet away, so it was just a combination of like everything you're not supposed to do. It was like more velocity, less distance, increased mass. It was all fucking bad, and like I think it genuinely like rocked me back a little bit. Like, the momentum of it like smacked into me. I was like, that shit was crazy. Is that so? Shouldn't you be talking about this directly with Mint? Ah. I guess. But it's so hard to get through to her. We just end up raising our voices. Oh, I see. It's the group project problem. Can't solve anything, can you? It's been a really long time since we've had this. Well, get your teammates. You have to, though. It's mandatory. See. The team that talks things out succeeds more. Like, I'm really happy. I love my team. We're great. I mean, sometimes people, you know, there's definitely grievances, very valid, against everyone, really, but you gotta work it out, and as long as you have, like, a fair understanding, I think it's alright, you know? Like, apparently one of the guys, they start jokingly calling him, like, the princess or the prince, because he just, I don't know, like, he sometimes just disappears and isn't doing anything, and the rest of us do it. Like, today, turns out his mom called him, but we're like, where the hell is he? Because he went to the bathroom, and then I was like, fuck are you? Because he was gone for like 20 minutes. Then we were all done by the time he got back, but I was like, no, you're gonna help me with this, so it's fine. I know. Whatever. I need to focus, so please, just get out. Stand up. Where'd that come from? We're gonna go see her. It's time. Like right now? Out of nowhere. Exactly. Use the element of surprise. Very effective, very effective. Forget it. I got nothing to say to her. But you be struggling, so you better. How long are you gonna be cooped up in here? Or stay silent. Finally touched the nerve. Alright, fine. I get it. But, things are weird between me and Min right now. Will you come with me? Well, that was implied, of course. Of course. See? Looks shocked about hearing me. What's wrong? Nothing, I just heard about it from Anna, so already knew, but you really do stick your nose in everything. Oh no. Ah yes, the professional brown noser, amazing. Head ass, truly. Head of everyone's ass. I do tend to do that. Just can't leave things well left alone, can we? What I mean is things. To be honest, I've been pushing it off, as it tends to happen. Now that I have a chance, I'll give it a try. I'm rooting for you. They're calling Avastar. Find out where she is. We go check out where she's filming. What you mean? What you mean? Alright. Very last... fuck. Do we have time? I don't know. I think we might just call it here for now, because... I know, a little shorter today, but it is a tad late, so I think we'll call it for now. We'll call it for now. To be honest, it's apologies to the mods, but even if I can keep going, it is frankly no good for anybody's health. Least of all you guys, so we'll hopefully see if we can do some more long-form stuff during this weekend, and of course we do have the fun stuff coming up if you happen to be visiting a fest. Come drop by, come say hi. But no, it's honestly for I think my own sake as well. I should definitely rest some more because to be honest, there's been a lot of times where I have not been nearly sleeping enough, so it's not good times. Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, just like I didn't want to rush to this next part because I would feel like under the gun to, get through without going a little bit too far past new time limit. So, yeah. Again, I'll try to get on earlier, but it's all good. Yes, I miss y'all as well. To be honest, it is con season, so I do have more stuff coming up, but I will try. Well, before that, well, we're not in that much of a rush, but before that. I don't know if y'all got to see a very cool, very interesting new piece dropped by a certain brothel. We do love some warm broth, quite refreshing. This one is as well. I was actually pretty surprised because I know it doesn't actually show up when you look up my art tag. Because I tried it this morning. It's funny, Admiral messaged me. I was like, this tag is crazy. I was like, huh? What the fuck happened? And then I saw it. I was like, oh, goddamn. But as we know, there's lore accuracy is very important, and we've been trying to come up with an apt pun for such a delightful art piece. Well, if you found it, I definitely cannot post it, because I can't. I just can't do it. However, I guess that's y'all's treasure hunt, because I don't even know how to... Well, actually, hold on, let me check. Can I just find it manually by looking at his Twitter? Maybe this is the easier way. Maybe this is my little loophole. Intel must find its way there, one way or another. So, I do try. Let's see if I can pull it off. This is not the right one. Oh, there we go. That's the wrong one. I'm not actually sure where it's posted. So just a ton of stuff. So it's just a scrolling thing. I'm actually not sure. I have no idea, but good luck, I guess. If you're gonna go hunt it down, good luck, because I don't know how to manually find it. You could try using the art tag, but I can't manually find it. Either way, that's your treasure hunt. Thank you for hanging. Good night, everybody, and I will hopefully be back on tomorrow for some more Nikke. More Prika. We love that, though. I'm sure he will, and again, good luck. Cheers. Glad I was able to finally return and Hopefully, my throat will be feeling a little better, or at least not worse tomorrow. Good night, and see you around. Bye bye.